This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to week 10 of the Arrowverse 2021 to 2022 season weekly review. And this week I'll be going over The Flash Armageddon Part 5. So, let's get into it. And the first thing I'll say is this episode, it was nearly perfect. I think that, well, my main problem with it was the final scene with Chester and Allegra. And yeah, I kind of cringed so much I turned away from the TV. I was like, I needed a minute. But besides that, I think that this was a really good episode and definitely had an interesting plot. And I think the best thing they did was have you question if they should kill Thawne or not. Because either way you look at it, it seems that both sides are kind of right. They probably should just let Thawne die, but it's not the heroic thing to do, although it isn't more practical. And I really like how Joe was the voice of reason. I think that, well, Chester and Allegra not being connected makes sense, and Barry kind of being desperate to get rid of the greatest threat of his life would initially want to do it, but doesn't. And we get the kind of obvious reveal that Despero was lying. It was actually a villain. Kind of thought that would happen, and wasn't too surprised when I did. And with the rest of it, I had a lot of fun watching. I definitely think that there was a great job done with Armageddon, and I'm wondering how this will set up the next events because, well, there hasn't been much. There is a trailer for next episode, which will be in March, and that's so far away. And it's just saying that there's something's been changed in the timeline, and will include Eddie meeting Bart and Nora. So we have no idea what that will be. And yeah, I'm not too sure. I think that this was an overall interesting one. I think that the debate of whether to let Thawne die or not was definitely an interesting idea. Being practical, they probably should have, but I do realize that it's not the superhero thing to do, and it's just so complex morally. And either way they did it, they are essentially letting people die. But I want to know what you think. Should Thawne have, well, they should have let Thawne been killed, or should they have saved him? Because it's undoubtable Thawne will be back. He will find a way to harness the negative speed force and be able to get revenge on Barry for taking his speed. I'm pretty interested to see where that goes, and I'm also wondering why him being disconnected from his speed force actually saved him. And yeah, that's definitely interesting. I am excited to see what happens next because we also got Thawne's backstory revealed, and we just learned that Thawne's just a complete nut job, and Barry basically saved some people that Thawne wanted to save, and Thawne was so mad that's why they are rivals. And I think that was the point of it, but it feels a little underwhelming with that. But I'm honestly wondering what other people think. I'm going to be, well, checking out videos based on this after. But I'm still excited to see how this continues. And I think that Armageddon as a whole was a really good event. It was fun, interesting. I almost completely forgot to mention Mia in this. It was interesting to see her be tied in and everything that she did. And yeah, I think that was interesting. This is something that's tying into the Green and the Canaries, but also they let time pass. And that she's kind of gone on the same path as Oliver, killing and then kind of going away from it now. I am very interested to see if this storyline will continue because it definitely seems like it. Yeah, I just want to know what do you think? Are you liking Armageddon? Do you not like it? And what are you going to do in this long wait for the season to continue since it won't be until March? Let me know in the comments. And my Hawkeye review will be out soon. I do have a class today, so I'm not sure exactly when. I'll hopefully have it out at 10:30. But if it's a little later, just be warned, it might be because I'm in a class. It's also finals week, so I'm going to take those finals. Yeah, there's all of that. And besides that, my schedule should remain the same. I'm almost done with finals, and I will be watching Spider-Man No Way Home tomorrow night. My review will be out on Friday. So I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.